All right, guys. So this is my 2005 C6 Corvette that I bought bone stock from a buddy of mine. It had 53,000 miles, and as you can see, it was pretty mint. It still had the plastic in the floorboard, and it was just a great car. Didn't drive it a whole. They didn't drive it, and I think I was the third or fourth owner. So when I got it, immediately, this is the day that I picked it up. The other pictures were some that he showed me. But it was just a beautiful car, beautiful car. So this was the day that I brought it home. And then as you can see coming up, I had washed it and cleaned it up. Boom, got to put some floor mats in it. And I always like the WeatherTech floor mats. Then of course I changed the radio, put a backup camera, put the cover in the back, and there's your backup camera, and put carbon fiber wrap on the pillars. I really liked how that looked, and I did, as you'll see later, I did it across the top of the sunroof. Those changed the corner lights. I mean, I just was just rapid fire on this car. They really didn't have any bills. I put a carbon fiber splitter on the front, and that's from my Extreme Online store, and that's where I put the carbon fiber across the top. We put some plastic sides on it in the beginning, and later on I actually went with all carbon fiber. I actually hit something with the front, and I just bought a whole new front and sides for this car. And yeah, I rocked it for a while with these rims, and they were clean, but I wanted something a little different. Um, and this is where I put the spoiler on there, and this is the one I'm trying to emulate for my C5. But I really love how the spoiler looked. It finished it off and made it look phenomenal. And this car was just so clean. It really needed a paint correction, but you can't see it from this angle. But I can't remember the name of the blue, the red that it was. But it looked dark in some pictures, bright in some pictures. Here I was tinting the headlights because I didn't really like the way it looked, and I wanted it to look a little different, as I had the windows tinted, windshield tinted. And this is where I changed the wheels to the C7s, like I actually bought from a C5, and I had them painted, that's like a Subaru bronze, and I really liked how it looked. And I love these wheels. They're 18, 19s, and like I said, I'm putting the same wheels on my C5. And then I blacked out the tail lights, and as see coming up, I started changing that stuff too. So right here, I did the Morimoto tail lights. I loved it. Those tail lights are just a game changer in my opinion. For the C6, I did not get the all black. That's Amazon didn't have them at the time. I should have ordered them from Vette Lights, but I didn't. But I really did like them. They got a little bit different. So I put an AFE colder intake on there. Had to cut the bottom of the pan out to get them in there. And I actually changed to the Morimoto fog lights, and those things are really bright. And I put the next step, that's what it was called, exhaust on here, and I really liked it. And it sounded good, it looked good. It was about $900 for the exhaust, and I was able to put it on myself. I did the exhaust, the intake, and the fog lights all in one day. I was off work, so I put it all on. So the car was really coming together at that time. I loved how it was looking, and I think this is when I got my windshield tinted. And my buddy gave me that piece to put up under the hood, and it was kind of messed up, but I covered it with vinyl. I do signs and stuff, or used to. So I just started taking pictures, man. I just liked the way the car looked, and I didn't really have anything else to do at this time. I was renting a place. The house in the background wasn't mine at the time. I was renting it. So here's the Morimoto headlights, and me and my buddy Chris, we were changing them out, and they really wasn't that bad to change out. And we ended up just taking this stuff loose. We didn't even take the front bumper off like people say you had to do. and put tape down to keep it from getting scratched up. And it really wasn't that bad. And I got a video coming up. Sorry about that. About how they work. And there you go. Love the sequential tail lights. I love the DRL. Love how it looks. So this now was full Morimoto headlights, fog lights, tail lights, and just looked good to me. I love the. Sorry about that. I love the sequential look of how the tail lights work, and the headlight. I just like how all of it worked. It made the car look a little bit more modern. Those headlights were outdated. As the C5s are, the flip ups. So we're going to do something like that on it. But man, I just love this car. As you can see on some of the pictures, I did carbon fiber overlays on the Corvette logo on the front and the rear, so it don't have all the colors on it. I absolutely love this car. It just had some issues because it was the first gen. It was 05. A lot of first door poppers had them. Some of them to go off. The buttons went out. I mean, electrical problems, no fob, just issues around. And I ended up getting rid of it. Do I regret it? Sometimes I did. But in the end, I didn't. But I hope I got pictures of when I did the carbon fiber sides, and I don't even know if I got pictures of it. But man, it was just a beautiful car. I always got compliments on it. That red, it's not torch red. It's I wish I'd have put pictures beside my buddy's car. So I decided to put a stripe on it. I'm not going to do a stripe like that, but it did look good on this car, and I did a little outline on the side, and I had one actually on the trunk. I don't think I got a picture of it on here anywhere. But man, I just loved how the car looked. Later on, I don't show any of that. I had headers put on it, AX pipe put on it, changed the harmonic bouncer because I had the wobble, of course, and it went out. Matter of fact, that's when I got it back right there. And the video is just about over with. So I hope you have enjoyed how my C6, man. I really like the car, and it was great. So I hope you enjoyed.